Are you lonely, confused, frustrated, don't know what direction to go in as a man? You think it's because you are a loser and were born this way? Bad childhood and upbringing? Or you're just very unlucky and can't catch a break? What if I told you that this was by design and the plan for your life from birth? On this channel, you'll get these questions answered and more. Thank you for joining me on this journey of the undervalued male. This journey begins with you needing to understand a few things. Yes, you are undervalued and very much being used, but you are here for a reason, a purpose, a mission. Think of yourself as a living, breathing app. Like they say, there's an app for everything. Well, there's a man for everything. There is something you are good at naturally. Doesn't matter what it is, you're destined to be great at that. And yes, the world needs it, needs you. You are the only one that can do it the way it needs to be done. You are the missing piece of the puzzle. You're greater and more powerful than what you think you are. I know you are confused. I know you are frustrated. I know you don't know what to do. I've been there. Your confusion, your frustration, your lack of direction was designed and on purpose. You feel like everyone and everything is against you. Well, it's kind of true and by design. See, things were put into place to do just that. Confuse you, frustrate you, and ultimately break you down, leaving you feeling weak and helpless. Well, you're doing things that are not you, and you're being pushed and forced into something that's not meant for you. For example, let us take a guy who loves to swim. He's a natural. He's really a good swimmer. He's even built for it. Tall, lean, long arms. You get the picture. Now take him and make him play football. How great is he going to be at football? How confused, frustrated, not knowing what to do will he be? Now I know what you are thinking. Why would he play football when clearly he's a swimmer? And there lies the issue. Well, I'll tell you why. Since he was born, he was told by mom, everyone at church, school, and TV that he should play football. It is the number one sport, the best sport. You make so much money. You're built like an athlete. You should do it. You must do it. So, guess what he does? Yep, you guessed it. He plays football. But there is a problem. Well, a few problems. But the first one is he's not a footballer. He discovers one day at an early age he loves to swim, and he's quite good at it. He even sometimes dreams about it. He often, at times, imagines himself winning gold. He goes to his mom about it. She shrugs it off and says, well, what about football? I really like football. Just stick to that and stop all this nonsense about swimming. Ouch, right? She takes him to church, and magically one of the youth pastors talks to him about football and how God wants him to play. He goes to school, and yes, you guessed it again. Magically, the coach, the teacher, principal, even the janitor comes up to him and talks to him about playing football. See, what he didn't realize as a kid was that he was being set up and being conditioned. It wasn't about playing a sport or being a doctor or a lawyer. No, it was all about being controlled. One of the best methods of control and conditioning is taking away options. The more options a person has, the more freedom a person has. A person in prison has fewer options, which means less freedom. Instead of being told, no, don't do this, do that instead. You should have been told, you could do this, you could do that, or that, or that. Options. One of the keys to a happy life for a man is having options. I know what your control conditioned mind is thinking. Well, having too many options can be bad and hurt you. True. But having more options is way, way better than not having any or few options. Well, why would anybody want to control and condition me? I'm glad you asked. For one, whoever is doing the controlling, the conditioning, it makes their life easier and better. A slave does what he is told to do. Think about how easy your life would be if you had someone do everything you told them to do. A free man or a man with options is hard to tell what to do because he could do whatever he wanted, not breaking any laws or rules, but if he wants to swim, he swims. Secondly, it is massively profitable. Well, how? If you've been controlled and conditioned for years, decades even, it's easy then to tell you to pay for this. Buy me that. You need to pay for this. Give me that. And my favorite, a good man pays for, well, you fill in the blank. And since you must pay for so much, well, you should go to work here because they get paid a lot of money. Football players make more than swimmers. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Are you starting to get the picture now? Just replace swimming with whatever you wanted to do, and replace football with whatever you were told and made to do. I know you have a lot of questions and even think I've missed some things, or even full of crap. Well, good. Welcome to the first step on this journey to manhood. This channel is dedicated to that journey. Will you join me on this journey?